Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. We are a nonprofit organization solely dedicated to helping you and everyone with Parkinson's around the world regain and retain your speech and your swallowing. We developed the Speak Out Therapy program, and I am going to take you through your Speak Out Home practice. Let's all take a sip of water with intent. We're using intent in everything that we're doing. I'm going to show you the e-library again. I think it's such a wonderful resource. Hopefully you are all working with a speech language pathologist who has been trained in our program. And if you are, you have free access to our e-library. This is our Speak Out Therapy workbook. So we're going to open it up. I'm going to click on that. And we're going to move to lesson 5. We've been working our way through the workbook. I really want you to be using this resource. If you're in the United States, we ship a hard copy of the workbook to everyone in the United States that is receiving a workbook. We don't charge for those workbooks. We use pay it forward. So there's a donation envelope when you receive your workbook. But you see over here on the right, I'm going to click those dots and we can go full screen. We're actually going to work on lesson 5 today. All right, we're starting with the first exercise, the May-me-my-mo-moo. And I want you to lift your voice and project it forward. Ready? May-me-my-mo-moo. Up and over your computer. Ready? May-me-my-mo-moo. Good. Let's do another one. May-me-my-mo-moo. Okay, another one. Ready? May-me-my-mo-moo. Very good. Okay, one more. Ready? May-me-my-mo-moo. We're always lifting our voice and projecting it forward. That's why the name of the program is called Speak Out. Speak Out. Take a sip of water with intent. We're working out of the new Speak Out workbook, and the second Speak Out exercise, the ahs. It says, say ah with a good quality voice for a maximum of 10 seconds. Okay, maximum, that means if it's less, it's okay, but we don't want you to hold it longer. There's no reason to hold it longer. Let's go ahead and do our first ah. Ready? Ah. Imagine you can see that ah flying up and over your computer in front of you. Make sure you're speaking out. Let's do another one. Ah. Good. Let's do another one. To get a good quality the coordination between your breathing muscles and the vocal folds have to be just right. So when you hear a clear sound, you know you did it. Let's do another one. Good. If it sounds a little bit scratchy, I want you to try to project forward just a little bit more and see if it clears up. Okay, if it doesn't clear up, I want you to stop and talk to your speech pathologist. But for most people with Parkinson's, if they speak out a little bit more, the sound will clear up. Let's do one more. Good. All right, let's take a sip of water with intent. All right, we're moving on to speak out exercise number 3, everybody's favorite. It's a love-hate relationship. You either love them or you hate them, but they're so important to do. They help with our swallowing. They also help us to have more expression in our voice. So think about it. If somebody has a monotone voice, right? They don't have that expression. It's because the vocal folds are too stiff. So when we do the glides and we stretch, we glide up and down, we're stretching the vocal folds and making them more flexible so that when you say, "How are you?" it sounds like that and not, "How are you?" Let's do the first glide. Project out a steady ah and glide up. Ready? Ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. Very nice. Okay, let's do it again. Ah. Ah. If you have trouble changing your pitch, so if you're going ah, it just doesn't want to move, sometimes if you move your hand up and down like this, sometimes it could help. Don't move it sideways so much like I do, but just up and down if you need to. Try it. Let's do another one. Ah. Ah. Be real deliberate. Try to get all those little notes in there. One more. Ah. Ah. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. Take a sip of water. All right, so let's go back to the workbook. We're in the e-library. Whether you're in the U.S. or anywhere in the world, every person working with a Speak Out provider has free access to this e-library. If you're in the U.S., we will also ship you a workbook. We're on lesson 5 in the workbook. That means we're going to count to 16 again. All right, see 16 down there. Let's do it together and really try to connect the numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Project. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. We're re-coordinating the breathing pattern. On the last number of each line, reach for it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. Now, I use my hands a lot to help you. But when you do the exercises, except for the glide, if you need help going up and down, it is better for you not to use your hands. So don't mimic me on that part. I'm using my hands to help you, but it's better for you to learn how to project your voice out without your hands, okay? Let's do that last part again, 13, 14, 15, 16, and let's try to be more deliberate. Ready? 13, 14, 15, 16. One more time, 13, ready? 13, 14, 15, 16. You see, when you do your exercises, you don't want to be standing up or anything like that. Don't worry about any of that. You want to try to sit back as if you're just having a conversation with someone. So you want your voice to do the work, you don't want to be real tight or anything. Let's try 13 again, and we're just going to sit back like we're on the couch having a conversation. Ready? 13. 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, take a sip of water. We're on lesson 5 in the workbook, and when we get to lesson 5, we're starting to do short sentences with intent. So let's read each sentence twice. The second time, more intent. Let's start with she sings a song, and we're going to be very deliberate. Ready? She sings a song. Now, as if you're on a mountain. She sings a song. The second time you say it, it should be obvious. It should be very different. The next one. I call my friend. Now more intent. I call my friend. Next. They fasten their seatbelts. More intent. They fasten their seatbelts. Don't let it trail off. It's seatbelts. Okay? They fasten their seatbelts. Belts. We're lifting. Try it with me. They fasten their seatbelts. We're not going to trail off. Try it again. They fasten their seatbelts. Okay, let's do a couple more of these. We're on you gather. Ready? You gather the flowers. Don't trail off. Now do it again with more intent. You gather the flowers. Did you make sure you didn't trail off? Flowers. Try it with me. Flowers. And now you gather the flowers. Ready? You gather the flowers. Again. You gather the flowers. Do you see what we're doing? The new workbook is about a lot more repetition. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. Do each one twice. Really exaggerate the G's, the K's, and the NG's. Here we go. Gu la gung ga ga. Gu la gung ga ga. The next one. Ku ka man gu ka. Again. Ku ka man gu ka. Really exaggerate. Gungla in front of you. Gungla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Very nice. Take a sip of water. Now we're going to work with the photo cards. So let me show you this. you see when I put my mouse up here, that X shows up. So I click on that X, and then I click on the back button to go back to the main page of the eLibrary. Give it just a second. It's a little bit slow today. Very slow today. Hold on. You know, technology is great until it's not. All right, let me see. Hold on. Well, it doesn't want to work. And so this is when speech pathologists have to be creative, okay? I'm going to give you a word, and I want you to make up a complete sentence, and every single word with intent. Ready? The first word is tiger. Make up a great sentence and use your best voice. Go ahead. The next word is flowers. Make up a sentence with the word flowers. Next word. Make up a sentence with the word microphone. Make up a sentence with the word computer. Make up a sentence with dining room table. Go ahead, you make up a sentence with dining room table and say every word with intent. And let's do one more. How about clock? C-L-O-C-K. Make up a sentence with the word clock. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for today's session. I will be back tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow is our weekly Parkinson sing-along. Every Thursday, I want you to plan on exercising your voice for an hour. You'll practice with me for 20 minutes, then hop on the Zoom call and participate in the 30-minute sing-along. Singing is great exercise for you to have more expression in your voice. Even if you don't like to sing, even if you don't think you can sing, when you try to do it, you strengthen the muscles that will help you to have more expression in your voice. Thank you so much and have a great day.